When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Boilermakers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will start this game off. He's been a story all season long, just continues to impress. The question remains, of all the catches he's made, can he reel in the Heisman Trophy, Jesse?
Well, the games are only going to get bigger because of his success in the first half of the year. His team is winning a lot of games. It's about championships, but this guy has an opportunity to win the Heisman Trophy. He's a big part of his team's success, David.
No doubt, and the whole field's slanted towards stopping him. But he's been that good through the first part of the season. Can it continue? Against better competition and championship moments, that will decide whether he wins the Heisman.
Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies.
He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Wolverines! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Purdue's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Gives Gives it on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Cornelius. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll send the back in motion with the run on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal coming up.
Here we go.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive. Just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gives it on the option. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. And the Boilermakers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Quarterback keeps it. Breaks into the open.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
The give out of the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to get him down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. On the run, it's Westbrook. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gets the back moving. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake. That's caught. It's Cornelius. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Westbrook. Nice move there. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Dances away. Pulls it in. It's Westbrook. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Found the spot in the defense. Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Smalls. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quickly out to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's awesome. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Under fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a fumble on the play. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, the bad news on that play is they did not get the 1st down. The good news, though, luckily, the fumble went out of bounds, so they maintained possession because that could have been disastrous for the offense.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. On first down from their own 22. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got him in the flat. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hunt is on its way. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Makes one man miss. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Trying to get the corner. Find some fresh air. Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Makes the catch. It's Westbrook. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense, next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now, and if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to pass on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette. And welcome into the halftime update.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Gonna take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. Fakes the catch. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Now on 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It's as if these guys have been allergic to the end zone. They'll try to overcome it on 3rd and goal. Slams ahead. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
Man, I love these goal-to-go situations. Give it to your QB. Don't do any of the read stuff. Don't do any of this stuff that takes time. Go now, get downhill, follow your blocks, and get in the end zone. Nice decisiveness by the QB.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He unleashes a long one. And it's picked off for the third time today. Looking for more room. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Boilermakers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. So here comes the Michigan offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Cornelius. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He slings it deep to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Off play action on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action. Puts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to get it through the air. Pulls it in. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense, and here you go.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Boilermakers are on the move.
Here we go, here we go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smalls. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Working that left side now. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense.
Turning it on. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Throws toward the end zone. And it's almost intercepted in the end zone. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes a catch at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a score. Breaks into the open. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smalls. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that play is a Microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job.
Wide open spaces. Inside the and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Purdue! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Oh, better look out! First play of the drive comes from the 38. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Oh, it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them?
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolverines. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were down.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Wants to adjust the pattern. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. It's incomplete, almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And the offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially, David.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.